be like,
Sorry, ladies. I was talking to your daddy.
hi, baby.
Oh, we trying to work.
She was talking about when we argue, I get quiet.
You get loud. You know that you were gonna be like a legend.
Impact so many young black girls.
I still dance like this.
Very surreal to see the things that you dream of happening happen.
It's always so crazy. Never had any formal dance training.
Family can dance. My mom and my grandma, they can move. I got loyalty.
Exactly.
My DNA.
All I can do is hit a little twerk.
Ciara got them knees.
They're hanging in there. Russ and I were at a wedding of one of our dear friends, and this one girl, she was going ham on Lose Control. Like, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna jam out with her. I went down kind of funny, and I was like, I ain't never had no feeling like that before.
We have to talk about, Russ.
The first time we met each other in person, he was talking to me, and the words was going over my head. It was going, whoo, because I was just there. I was like, oh my gosh, he's so beautiful. His eyes are so brown. His skin tone is so
He was writing a song.
No one's ever said it that way, but that's just like what I was doing. I never had a connection, the conversation in the way that we did. Like, that was God.
I feel like you and Russell argue like, I love you more.
No.
No! I love you more.
You made me snort.
No.
Like,
Every time y'all argue, a baby pop up.
no.
Propaganda
Okay.
that you're not falling for.
Okay.
The prayer is all that you need.
Baby,
Cico.
Oh,
Falling for
You can't be a wife.
and a boss.
Motherhood ends your career.
This is a good one. Let me tell you something, okay?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds.
Where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
We got a guest today. Now, hold on. Okay, first of all, let me say this is the biggest guest that we've had to date.
Yeah.
And when I tell you a legend, a singer, songwriter, dancer, actress, everything, philanthropist, everything you can name, give it up for the one, the only Ciara.
Thank you so much for coming.
I'm so happy to be here.
We're excited to have you here.
Yay, the vibes are right in here.
Yes.
You.
Before we start, let me ask, how are you doing mentally? Because I feel like every time I go on your page or I see you, you are traveling, interviews, you are everywhere. On top of being a wife, being a mommy, work, everything. How are you doing mentally?
You know what? I say I'm out here grinding like it's the 2000s.
Yes.
You know, when I first began, they send you on this crazy like promo run where it's just nonstop and relentless. And I really feel like I am back in that time, obviously running my own label. You know, it's like I gotta do it. I gotta do what I gotta do. But to answer your question, I feel good. I feel really blessed. I'm very happy. You know what it is? Because I'm doing all the things that I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a really, it's an exciting time. And I just think there's this saying, when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Right.
And as of late, a lot of the things that I've been able to line up or have come my way have been like all the things that I want, for the most part.
Yeah.
We know life's not perfect, so you're not going to have everything exactly you want.
Well,
but
I can't tell.
No,
your
no,
life
no.
look pretty damn perfect.
No, stop.
As close to perfection as
Look
you
now.
can
No, y'all.
I'm just saying, CiCi.
Well, listen, I'm making it look good.
Yeah, you
No, seriously, you know, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally just landed from Africa. I just came from Cotonou, Benin. And then today is Ciara Day. That's why I'm wearing the Ciara Day t-shirt.
Yes. Big city.
Thanks to Atlanta, the city, and the state for giving me such a special honor. And I literally went from the plane to the Boys and Girls Club today to share or reveal our dance center that Russell and I created through our Why Not You Foundation called a Why Not You Center. We made a dance space for the kids at the Boys and Girls Club.
that's so
So
dope.
mind you, flying for 17 hours, landing to do that, then being here with you guys, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed.
Well, we feel honored.
Good.
Yeah.
You
We
look
are
good.
honored that you just got off your flight and you came to kick it with us. We really
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask you, so you just got your dual citizenship too, right?
Yeah.
Is it Benin?
In Benin.
In
yeah.
Benin.
Benin. Yes. Je suis Beninoise. How do I say it? Beninoise? Je suis Benin. Yeah, je suis Beninoise.
Okay.
Yes, I am Benin. No, yes. So I got the cool opportunity. His Excellence, President Talon, gave me the opportunity to be the first person in the world in Benin to get citizenship.
Wow.
And I got a passport now, so when I fly into Africa, certain places of Africa, it's gonna be easy rolling because I'm gonna be just like my people in Africa. But yeah, it's kind of like going back to my roots and just shining a light on the importance of what history has been there.
Yeah.
And their mission is to really evolve things, right? And let's grow, raise awareness. The people of Africa need to be seen in the light that they deserve to be seen in. They're such a beautiful place.
Oh my goodness.
The culture is amazing. The soul, the dance, the music, everything. There's so much goodness happening there.
So much.
And it's really fascinating to hear how, a great bit of the African population feel, it was really, really interesting and really fascinating. I was, revealing my cover. I got the great opportunity to be the first international artist on Rolling Stone Africa. And at this place, this space we were doing an interview and revealing the cover, artists were stepping up and talking, and they're so talented. And they were just talking about how they didn't feel seen, right? And it's so powerful to know all this great talent, all these beautiful people, hearts, just so much goodness. Like, it's time for the world to evolve.
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
So
I'm
you
really
have your
proud.
label.
Yeah,
So
I
are you
do.
going to sign some artists?
Okay, now let me
that are
tell
out
you,
there?
okay, this mama I got my 4 precious babies at home, and Russ is my biggest one. He's my 5th one. This label thing, honey, like I said, I'm grinding like it's a 2000.
Yeah.
Yes.
I ain't got no time.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Like, I
That's
don't
fair
know
enough.
about
Like,
that.
yeah, we actually, Russ and I had the great opportunity of having an artist that was amazing. And what was important to me through my experience, especially, is that I want to make sure I can give the time to someone. So if I'm going to shortchange someone on time just because of how my time is divvied up, then I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put that. I want to do it right.
Right.
Not saying I won't ever have an artist again, but I think I just got to stay focused on a couple of things first right now.
But I
Do you
commend
feel like
for
it-
that? Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, do you feel like it's also because you're still focusing on your career?
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? It's the thing is yes, I'm focused on me, but it's all the other things that I have doing. Like, I'm focused on my music, but it's like, you guys have here my 10-to-1 rum. That is a very, which, by the way, shout out to Ty.
Ty.
Sorry. Shout out to Ty, because Ty, you made a fire drink.
Yeah, it's bomb.
Yeah, I'm really focused on, the business of 10-to-1. I'm a proud co-founder and investor and co-owner, and that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So there's that. Then there's my skincare line, OAM, and trying to work on that, and making sure I'm evolving there. And I'm kind of in this interesting transition point where I'm figuring it out. It's a small business, even though it's me. I'm still a small business.
Right.
So sorting through that, and then, like you said, the music, and it's just, and my kids, my babies, and my honey.
But I
the cup
commend
is
you for that, because a lot of people, they try to do both and it doesn't work out, and then people get mad at the artist that has the label, and they're like, why would you sign to them anyway, and things like that.
Yeah.
So I commend you, for recognizing that. But you mentioned the skincare line.
Yeah.
Because I met you for the first time at the BET Awards.
Yes.
And I'm not going to lie, I had a conversation with my best friend. I called her, I said, I don't know what this girl put on her face.
But it's
But
flawless.
I said,
Yeah.
I mean, you were glowing.
Aw,
So
thank
talk
you.
about your skincare routine. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm a skincare girly.
No, I appreciate you. So I created my skincare line. It's called OAM Skin.
Okay.
And it stands for On a Mission. So I'm a woman of ambition on a mission in life. But in this case, I make clinical skincare symbol for all.
Okay.
So I was, excuse me, I was the girl that used body lotion and body wash on my face. Like, I wasn't really putting the best effort.
Oh, you was
You was
cutting up.
using Vaseline.
No, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't quite doing that. But I was just not really putting the best care into my skin. And my best friend, who she's my makeup artist. She's been in my career since my first professional photo shoot. Shout out to Yolanda Frederick Thompson. But we're like 24 plus years in, not to date myself, but I started when I was really young, so
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're rolling deep. But she used to always say, Ciara, use your eye cream, use your eye cream. And I'd be like, like, did that stuff really work? Because you don't really believe it. For me, I'm like, you got to really show me that something works to believe it. And I'm like, do skincare products really be working on something?
Right.
And then it's like, wait a minute, she's right. Like, if you see her, she looks amazing. Like, I will show you guys a picture of her. Like, it's insane. Like, she's one of my greatest inspirations from a female standpoint because she takes the best care of herself. So I took it serious. And during the pandemic, I was pregnant as all get out, so I had a lot of fun and actually discovered 10 to 1 during the pandemic. And OAM Skin was one of those things that I worked on. And I just began to take my skincare seriously.
Yeah.
Or serious. And I'm so proud that I did. And what I did, when I say simple for all, giving you the 1-2-step process to level up your skin.
Right.
Anyway,
Exactly.
what I did.
Right.
I be spitting bars or whatever. No, but anyways. So what I did was I created a numbering system.
Okay.
So basically, if you use the skincare regimen from the beginning to the end, you have where to start and where to stop. Because when I would go into skincare stores or sections, I'm like, it's so much product. I'm like, where do I start? Where do I stop?
It's like 10 steps.
It's a lot going on.
it's a
Ain't nobody
lot.
got time for that.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Right? So, and I'm like, there's just so much product. I'm like, guys, where do I somebody make this simple for me.
Yeah.
Right.
So I decided to make it simple for people like I need it. And it's just been amazing to see how there's so many people that actually, have been on the same journey as me, was using regular body wash and body lotion. So that's been amazing. But when I mentioned to you that the company's in a transition point, because I know my fans are like, what's going on with OAM, is I believe that there's more opportunity for me beyond the skincare realms. So I want to really tap into the beauty space in general. And I want to kind of like open up conversation. And so we're doing all that because we've been very fortunate to sell out of certain SKUs multiple times. And I now just have left my serum and my brightening pads, which are 2 amazing products. But basically my point is that I say get them while you can get them.
Right.
Because OAM is about to evolve into, I hope, a broader stratosphere and an exciting one. So.
Well, it's working.
It is.
It's
so
working. I'm
much.
looking
And
at
I
it. It's working.
And
I'm
it
like,
looks, your
laser
skin
treatment.
is amazing.
Stop.
Right.
I thought it was some laser, child.
Yes, and one thing we always say too on the show, because we're both really into skincare, people have to realize like you have to be consistent. People think a product is supposed to work
Overnight.
ASAP.
Yeah,
as
you
soon as
do.
you put it on your skin, you're supposed to have this big transformation. Like, no, it's consistency. Consistency is key.
Consistency with anything is key. I agree, though. I mean, it's funny because, luckily, because I'm a part of the formulation process, I have like extra stuff in the can. But there was like a period, because I'm like doing new formulations and stuff, so it's going to be exciting, the stuff I'm working on. But I went for a couple of days without a couple of my products. I'm like, oh my Lordy, like.
You notice the
what-
difference.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy.
It really is.
When you're consistent and you change it up, you see the difference.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is right.
Yeah.
Consistency is key. Now I want to get into your career for a second because you came out in like what 2003, 2004.
Yeah, 2004.
And I first of all I have to give you your flowers because I say this all the time when we have like artists that we see, and now it's like a microwave thing, right? People want music and they want it. You drop a song, 3 months later, like what's the next song? So the fact that we grew up on you. We right there with you, and you're still. And I'm like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get to still enjoy you at your greatness. When you first came in the game, though, did you know that you were gonna be like a legend, and like it was gonna be all of this that you have now?
Yes.
First of all, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and impact so many young Black girls.
I still dance like this. I'm still hitting CiCi.
No, first of all, thank you for that. To be honest with you, I always was very fearless, very confident in what I believed in for myself. Like, I'm not going to lie and be like, I didn't think certain things would happen, but it's very surreal to see the things that you dream of happen. Right? It's kind of like I do have pinch myself moments where I'm like, wow. Like, even today, launching our first Why Not You Center in the city that made me, the city that I grew up in. It's so significant. Like, it's like, I remember years ago saying, I want to do something like that. And Russ and I talking about our vision to have multiple Why Not You centers years ago. And then you look up And God has blessed us so much that we're able to raise enough money to do things like that.
Right.
Like, that's the stuff, like, where it's like I have pinch myself moments. But I'll be honest, I really did believe in my journey. You know, I was very fearless, very, very confident that I believe good things would happen. I have faith that things would happen.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And we have started a new game that we absolutely love called IMVU.
We love this game, y'all, because you can create your own character and then it's customizable. So you can make them look just like you. Or if you don't want to look like you can make them look like somebody else.
Yes, and you can chat with people on here, create your own virtual reality, create your own rooms.
Yep.
So many different things. I'm telling y'all, I'll be on here all day having a ball now.
I be having a time and you can connect with so many different people and just have a ball. My girl, her little fit is T.
Mine too, and she got the ball.
My girl got the little curly bust down middle part, jet black. Don't
I
play
like
with her.
that. Let me see yours. Let me see what she got on.
She got on black.
That is something you will wear.
You can never go wrong with an all black moment.
Yep.
Let me see yours.
See, you know she got the bob, and you know I love a nasty bell bottom.
You do love a bell
She
bottom.
got on the bell bottoms, a little crop top, and she got on the necklace.
She got on that,
you know,
that diamond.
You know what I'm saying? You
She
see
real
it.
icy.
Yes. So
But
make sure y'all download IMVU. It's so much fun. Like I said, you and your friends can play on here together. Connect to all your friends, or if you want to meet new people, you can go in here and do whatever you want. It is virtual reality, and it is so much fun. Download IMVU.
Dress, express, and connect.
Oh, see, that's what they want. They give it a see.
Oh, look at these.
Oh, not the butt. Oh, she got edges.
But, you know, again, surreal when certain things happen. You're
Yeah.
like, wow, like, my dream is really, like, real. This is
Yeah.
really, like, what I dreamt of, and it's really happening.
You give me fearless, because the way you crawled up that car and I knew you didn't give a damn about nothing, girl. I knew it then.
And speaking of, I just think it's always so crazy how you have always said you never had any formal dance training. So, like, when did you realize I could really dance?
When I was a little girl in my house with my dad used to, well, first my whole family can dance. My mom and my grandma, they can move their hips really good. But
It's
I
that
don't know.
Benin.
What you say?
It's that Benin in y'all.
Yes, that Benin, baby, honey. It's in my roots, baby. It's in me. It's in my DNA.
Yeah.
Right.
I got loyalty. It's in my DNA.
Period.
Anyways, no, but I knew I could dance really young because I would jam out in my house. I just, like, I could, it's like probably the first thing I was really doing, and I knew there was something special happening. So it's kind of been since I was really little. Like, I feel like maybe back to even 3 years old, just how I would respond to music. It's always been my jam. And then, you know, I got to shout out my dad one time because he was the one that taught me my footwork in the house.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, because again, I didn't do any training. I didn't take any classes. My dad can move his feet real smooth. And I always wanted to do everything like my dad, pretty much. And so he was doing his footwork, you know, and I'd be like, teach me, daddy, you know, and then we in the living room, saucing it up. I'm trying to figure it out. Then I'd be in my room, like, trying to practice it, you know, keep it going. So I've just always had, like, a strong connection with dance. And yeah, it's just, it's in me.
It's natural.
It is.
I mean, when people have conversations about the best dancers and they talk about it's always men and Ciara.
And Ciara.
I mean, you talk about all. We try to learn.
Yeah.
And they say Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, and Ciara. They do. Like when we have the conversations about dancing, because it's like, it ain't, all I can do is hit a little twerk.
Yeah.
Like,
Ain't nothing wrong with
Ciara
that.
got them knees.
you got them knees.
She got them knees that work.
Your knees still work. They still work.
They're hanging in there.
You know what I'm
Hanging in
saying?
there.
Is there a
Yeah,
certain
they-
knee exercise that you do?
No.
Baby, my knee don't work.
Do you stretch every? I have decent knees.
You got good
I don't got
knees?
Ciara knees.
No, but Drea, when we go on tour, Drea drops it down low, and I just be like, go ahead, girl.
And it be
You
creeping
be
a little
hyping
bit.
her up.
Yeah, I hypes her up. My knees
Hype her
don't
up.
work.
Hype
She
it
be
up.
hyping me up, girl.
Yeah,
Do you
no,
stretch every morning?
No, I don't. I need to stretch more. It's funny because I was Russ and I were at a wedding of one of our dear friends recently, and this one girl was going off. She was going ham on lose control. Like they had a moment they're playing my
Oh,
music.
she was auditioning for you.
Lose control.
She knew you was in
And
the
once
building.
you step, and you know, sometimes I get funny about dancing to my music, but I realize people like to have fun to dance with me.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna jam out with her.
Yeah.
I went down kind of funny, and I was like, I ain't never had no feeling like that before. And I've been dropping it low for years.
Right.
I was like, that was new. And I'm like, God, what does that mean? Is it me, you know, I'm getting older. What does that mean? Like, and then I got like a little like, I used Restless PT, and then the next day I was back with her. We good.
Oh,
But yeah, we
little
back.
break.
Just a little tweak, you know. Just, you know, it's all about how there's a technique to how you drop it low.
Okay.
And what I did was my legs were positioned a certain way. So now I was like, okay, we know how to approach
it's a
it now.
technical thing.
There's a technicality to dropping it low.
Oh, see, I just be dropping it, and it don't come back up.
He be
That's how
dropping
we
it
be
and you just stay there.
Man, I drop it and I stay there for a little
stay there.
minute.
You
I
stay there.
just
Let me
be
just
catching
get down
the
here.
vibes. You know what I'm saying? I bob my head a little bit.
Exactly.
Rock it. I wait till everybody turn around, then I
Then you get on up.
get on up.
The struggle be real.
So, you know, we have to talk about, you know, Russ, you and Russ. Beautiful relationship, you know. Talk about the importance of having a supportive partner, because I noticed you did say, like, y'all talked about years ago about having these centers and things like that. And I think it's important to have a partner who y'all share the same dreams, and it's not like, oh, well, I want to do this, I want to do, like, what can we do together? So talk about the importance of that.
Yeah, no, I think that, you know, when you're in marriage, you know, we talk about being equally yoked. There's so much power in that, you know, there's power in being equally yoked, because most cases, if he has a vision or I have a vision, we're pretty much aligned. And I think that like takes away half of the battles versus if you're with someone and you don't really share the same vision
Right.
overall, like whether it's spiritually, emotionally, mentally, like we're very much, we're a lot alike.
Yeah.
And that makes it fun. Like, I think that's where like really amazing things happen, because he can have an idea and I have to put our ideas together, and then the idea becomes greater, right? You know, or like I say, when you're equally yoked, it's like if I'm out here grinding, like he's over there grinding, he's in New York right now. I feel like there's a parallel to what I'm doing and what he's doing. Like, I feel like we're pretty much always on the same wavelength. And that to me is powerful.
Yes.
You know, because it's like, I feel like, you know, everything that we're doing, like even if we're in two different places, we're building it together, right? We're building its legacy. And legacy is so important, I think, for the both of us it is, you know. What does he say? It's, there's power, gosh, I don't want to misquote him, but saying there's like power in your name, like the legacy, like, you know, it's important. So, I don't know, being equally yoked is huge, because I think we kind of like, I don't know, it's a little less mixy matchy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I'm trying to think about a way to put it all in words, but that's just like, I think the baseline is we are, when he's doing something, I'm doing something, we're like, there's like this invisible cord where we're both moving like this together.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's always been like that since day one? And like, is that one of the reasons why you were like, okay, this is my person?
Yeah, when we were talking at our date, the first time we met each other in person, I just remember like when he was speaking to me, first of all, like for a second, he was talking to me and the words was going over my head. It was going, because I was just there. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so
like,
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
that's
It's like,
right.
his eyes are so brown. His skin tone is so, he's
He
careful.
was writing a song.
You know what?
I know
No one's ever said it that way, but that's just like what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was just, you know.
Yeah.
But when we talked and like really just like we took our time to talk. When he left out, he said to his friend he was with, because he had his friend, and because it wasn't like a formal date. Like he actually came to my place because it was better to be more private. Because when you step outside and you get to know someone, they automatically label you, and then that just gets in the way. It's like putting the cart before the horse. Like, let's get to know each other first.
Right.
But when he walked away, he said to his friend, he was like, you know, he basically said I was the one. Then I called my best friend Yoli, because she knew he was coming over, and I was like, Yoli, I was like, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think he's and I didn't want to say it. She's like, the one. I go, yes. So, you know, it was different.
Yeah.
You know, just to be honest with you, I never had a connection, the conversation in the way that we did in all my years. Like out the gate, the way that it was, like that was God. You know, like I just know, and we say when you know, you know. we were just aligned in all things that we talked about things like wanting to build a school one day and like wanting to write books one day. And like, God is so good that we've launched a school in Seattle, a charter school in Seattle, and we've written, you know, a book together, our Why Not You book. And so, I don't know, man, there's just power in the tongue.
Yes.
Right? There's power in the tongue, there's power in what you envision, and there's power in who you envision things together with. And I think that when you know, are in sync and you are speaking life into things together, you just create more opportunity for those things to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So when you got in this relationship, were you like very intentional about, I want to get married. Like I want to be serious and I want to make sure that this is actually going somewhere in the direction that I'm trying to go? Or were you just dating and it just ended up being your person?
No. So before Russ came into my life, well, first of all, I thought I was going to be single for a little bit. I was like,
really?
Yeah, like, let me just do me for a second here. Let me just, like, I just had my son, and I'm like, I want to, like, let me just work on me.
Right.
But before he came into my life, I definitely had clarity on where I wanted to go in my life next.
Okay.
Like, I was very clear, and I know I've talked about this before, but, you know, I think it just comes a time in your life when you're ready, right? You know, you start to think a certain way. You start to see a certain way. You know, sometimes you can, you know, want something for your life that you can taste it. Like that to me is like, that's a spiritual thing.
Right.
Like, it's like when you feel it through your body. So before he came into my life, I honestly knew the level of seriousness that I was ready to go to. Right. I knew it. I was very clear on it. And that thought process, like whether it's just how I wanted to be loved, how I wanted to be treated, like, you know, how was a person going to speak to me? How are they going to speak, you know, into me, right? You know, how are they going to be? What do they feel like? What do they look like? How do they walk? Like, I mean, literally, like, you know, because when you start to envision what you want in your life, whether it's in your relationship or your career, whatever it is, you see it right away when it's in front of you. But you can't see what you want if you're not clear on what you want.
Right. You have to know what the vision
right?
is.
So once you start saying, this is how I want to live my life, then you also start to like unsee things. You also start to be like, that don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just how it goes. Like with anything, like relationship, business, like, your mind, it starts here, it starts spiritually first. And then in your eyes too. And then it's just like, it all like, you just see it. You know?
And it makes it easier to remove the things and the people that don't align.
Oh yeah. It can be friendships.
Outside of romantic
it can
relationships,
be like
any type of relationship.
anything, right? And it's like, God, you do the work. Because I'll be trying to do this work and clearly something ain't work, you know.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't
Because it ain't
so
meant
it's
to
like,
work.
you know. So it's like, okay, God, let me let you jump up in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Because I was saying to someone, like, you talk to God like he's your homie.
Yeah.
But he is.
God, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead, take this car real quick. I'm gonna sit beside you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you lead me. Actually, I'm gonna sit in the back.
Right.
You
I
know?
feel like you and Russell argue like, I love you more.
No.
I love you more. God damn it, I said I love you more. Like, that's how y'all argue.
You made me snort.
Don't
I'm
be the
just saying,
argument.
that's how I'm trying to argue.
No real shit.
Oh,
Sit down. I said I love you more, goddammit.
Oh my God.
what I'm
Wait, have you guys seen those TikToks where couples like argue and I think it's like they're in someone's face and you have to be like, you know what I'm talking about?
I ain't seen them.
They gotta
and
get
I'm a
close.
avid
You gotta be like really
TikToker.
close. Yeah, like, yeah, you gotta be like, you know, well, how do you do it? How would you do Dimple?
And what you say?
That turned me on.
Oh! So you say like,
No.
When you held the door for me
No.
yesterday, that
That's
turned
not
me
us.
on.
Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we don't argue often, but when we do, because we don't do it often, we have our process. And I will give my honey some credit. He is really good at this. Cause I get quiet. Like he'd be like, he know when I get quiet. He will come back and be like, Hi, baby.
Oh, we trying to work. Oh, Russ. Oh, now.
So silly.
Hey, Russ.
Babe, wait, let me see the phone real fast.
We call him Russ.
We was talking about him. He heard him. He done said his name too many times.
Babe, I'm here with the ladies.
Hello, how are you? Nice to meet
Look.
you.
We was talking about you now.
Okay, so wait, babe. She was talking about when we argue, what it's like, and I said, we don't. Can you hear me? Sorry, it's so loud. It's so loud. I was saying that we don't argue often, but when we argue, I said sometimes he's smiling. I get quiet sometimes, right? And then. Yeah.
Ooh,
He said, I get quiet. Yeah. He gets hurt. He go up here.
Oh,
He
period.
said, okay, can I? I'm gonna tell them what I did, and he said he don't let me walk down the stairs by myself. Okay, babe, I gotta go. Your background's so loud that it's gonna be crazy through the mics. Okay, I love you. Bye.
I know that's right. Because when my man
Bye,
called me,
baby.
used to be mad as hell.
What?
Boy,
Bye.
get off the goddamn phone. That's how I'm trying to glow with my man count.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
I love
He
that.
said I get quiet and he gets loud, but he said the one thing I don't do is I don't let you walk down the stairs by yourself. Because one time I was so mad.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And if you want to get your finances together and budget properly, Rocket Money is the app for you.
Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Yes, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I always sign up for services, sign up for apps, and forget to cancel my subscription. Rocket Money helps with that, and they also help you monitor your spending.
Yes, it'll alert you anytime anything is going on weird with your account. See, I almost forgot to pay my credit card bill. And they reminded me. I was like, thank you, Rocket Money. Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. So all you gotta do is go to rocketmoney.com/poorminds, sign up, and get your finances order. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/poorminds today. That's rocketmoney.com/poorminds. rocketmoney.com/poorminds.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And y'all know one thing we don't play about is therapy. I know there's so much stuff online that's telling you what to do for your mental health, but we're telling y'all about BetterHelp.com.
Yes, y'all know we have been using BetterHelp for years, and we cannot stress it enough how important it is to go talk to a therapist. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists, and if you don't like your first therapist, they make it super easy to change, and BetterHelp is very affordable. You could do it on the go. You could do it in the comfort of your own home. Literally, no excuse to not get the help you need.
Yes, all you're going to do is go to betterhelp.com/poorminds and get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/poorminds. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off of their first month at betterhelp.com/poorminds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/poorminds.
And I was
I feel like we know.
I said, I'm about to go down these stairs because I can't. And he said, I'm coming with you. That's what he told me. We're like two little old folks.
Oh, my
Don't be coming
God.
with me. That's what I was saying in my head, but I didn't say it to him. But I was like, because I wanted to be in my stubborn place so bad.
Yeah.
But no, we don't argue often. When we do, I mean.
I feel like every time y'all argue, a baby pop up.
No.
Pop it out.
Wait, no, listen. It cannot be argued and baby happens. Okay.
I was about to say, I
It's
had
got
to check,
to be,
CiCi.
thank the Lord, we have been blessed to have the babies in the timing that we have hoped for.
Okay. All right.
Okay. But yes, no, on the arguing side, it's funny because I do get quiet and he gets here. But I will say, like I was saying earlier, what he does so sweetly is he will come back around. Our pastor said, okay, first of all, the pastor's like, you can't, he was talking out in a sermon one day. He's like, you can't use the D word ever.
What's the D word?
If you're married, what's the D word?
Oh.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna
You don't
say it.
use
We ain't
the D
gonna
word.
say it.
So that's the
I be
rule,
saying it
right?
already. I don't
That's
even
the
got a
rule.
man.
And then he said,
That's why I ain't got no man. I'm like, when I get my first divorce.
no.
I know what they said.
That's not freaking lie.
I'm bad
Love
with it.
myself as I'm gonna
No.
be here.
I am a tortured woman.
We gotta get out of that. We got to
We do.
That's why I'm next in line.
PTSD.
Because all your friends get married.
No,
Please,
stop,
please.
stop,
Please.
stop.
Same.
Y'all,
Sarah, man.
oh my God.
Please,
Stop.
Sarah, man.
Okay, wait, but let me stop.
I need one.
No, y'all.
CiCi, please.
Oh, Lord. Lord. Well, she's trying to come out the gate, dropping them, she just said. We got to switch that. Okay, no, what I was going to say is you also have to say, and this is hard because I'm stubborn, is will you forgive me?
Okay.
That is like a thing, that's a rule that we have. And I want to say our pastor kicked that off for us, or Russ kicked it off, one or the other. But like that's sometimes hard to do, but when you do it, automatically, like, you know, it shifts the atmosphere, right? And then in the Bible, it also talks about like not going to bed mad at each other.
Yeah.
So it's very rare that we do that, but it does take time. You can take a couple of hours to process
to
something,
get it right.
But thank the Lord, we bring it back.
Because we women, one thing about us, we gonna stay mad. I feel like the man gotta apologize. That's why I was like, I know he be apologizing
No,
first.
listen, it depends on who's wrong,
Okay.
right? And again, it's hard. It's hard because I'm just stubborn by nature.
Yes.
Like, you know, but you know, it's like, okay, let me, if I'm the one that like, you know, cause a turn up, which, you know, I'm very rarely the one that cause a turn up. But, if I'm the one though, you know, I'm gonna.
Yeah. You gotta do like this and then walk out the door.
But it took you a
Hit it
minute
on.
to get to that point to where you was like, let me apologize first. Or do you
Well,
feel like,
I have to because, I mean, that's just our understanding we have.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and again, it's hard to, but I don't know. I think that when you, you know, when you have an understanding of what you want in your love, that also impacts the decisions that you make. And then when it goes back to love, like, you know, the Bible also says how love conquers all,
Yeah.
right? And that was a part of our vows too. Like when the pastor was speaking as well, it's like love conquers all. Like, you know, the greatest of the, what is it? I don't want to start misquoting the scripture, but it's in Corinthians. I want to say 1 Corinthians 13. But it talks about like the power of love.
Yeah.
It all comes back to that. And then we say Jesus at the center.
Yep.
So, you know, sorry not to get too spiritual, but that's just honestly the base for us.
Okay, we love to
we
get
love a little
spiritual.
Yeah.
scripture now.
Spiritual.
Because you are big on marriage. Because I saw an interview that you did at the BET Awards, and I think you were talking to, was it Jim Jones? And you were telling him
Oh,
that
yes.
you get married.
Yes.
And, you know, and everybody's like, oh, if you become Ciara friend, you know, you finna get married. Because I made a joke. But but talk about that, because since we talking about like TikToks and stuff, because I saw a TikTok and they were like, you know, Ciara be introducing the people and they get married. They're like, is it my turn? But talk about that. Is that like intentional or like, because I do believe like black love is beautiful and that's something that a lot of us want. So do you intentionally be like, you know what, this is a good girl and I know this good guy and I know they will work together. It's like, you know what, these two friends, let's see if it'll work.
Yeah.
No, I do believe both Russ and I love connecting people. We're, you know, I have people in my life, like it can be a doctor of mine, I won't call her out, but, you know, or people that I know, I'd be like, she's been, like I have a person I know who's been single for a long time, I'm like, I've got to find a guy for her. Like, I just like, I feel like everyone deserves to experience love in some capacity that they desire.
Yeah.
Right.
So I always want that for people, I'm not going to lie, when I know they want it, you know, and so Russ and I have been very fortunate that we have, you know, had friends that, you know, like I've had my girl that's been a certain place in her life and she's ready for love. And then Russ is knowing someone that, a fella that was like looking for love and the guy, you know, was speaking about what he wanted. And we're like, these two should like,
They should be.
So
well,
we
let me
do
tell you
like
something,
doing that.
CiCi.
Yeah.
I need love.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
But what we
CiCi.
gonna do though, because you said you be talking about,
Well, you know what? I think it is, if I'm being honest.
Okay, be
I
honest.
think I have been through so many like negative experiences and I just show up as like my vulnerable self. Because like when I was younger, of course I was having fun.
Yeah.
But like as I've grown into the woman I am and being more like going to church and focusing on my career and stuff, I'm like, okay, you know what? This is the kind of life I want and this is what I see for myself.
Yeah.
And I feel like the higher my standards are, it's like the harder it gets for people that they can't meet. And I feel like I don't even be asking for much. But like you said earlier, you were like, it's important to find somebody that's equally yoked.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds really, really bad, what I'm about to say. I had a conversation with my homegirl the other day, and I was like, and she's very successful as well. She was like, I don't know, I feel like as Black women, the more successful we get, it's like we're being punished. Because it's so hard to find somebody with the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the more successful we get, the harder it gets. Because when I was broke, I was outside having a ball. It was easy to find somebody. But as you know, you get closer to God and you get more successful, and the more things you do, it's like, the pool gets smaller and smaller, and it's very tough.
Yeah,
I think you can say, kind of the same thing maybe. I don't know. How do you feel?
No, yeah, I can attest to that. And I feel like in my last, because I just got out of a relationship. So in my last relationship, I feel like I was very intentional in how I was dating. And I do feel like I'm marriage-minded now.
it's great.
But it still didn't work out.
Yeah, but it's like, I think the thing with love is like, it's going to work out for you when it's supposed to.
I agree.
I think if you start putting like a timeline on something, like that's when it starts to get weird, like I think for us, because then you start to feel like you're trying to like make something happen. And with love, it's like when it's right, it's easy, they say.
Yeah.
Like, and that's really true. But there's something you were saying too, you made me think about that I wanted to say. The thing about this is that when you aspire to live life at a certain capacity within yourself, if you are trying to like, what you're looking for is special.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean you just may not, it may not be like right there.
Right.
Or it could be right there. But it's just like, I think trusting the process, like trusting the process, because that person that's out there for you is like going to be special and unique for you.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's like knowing that is real, like, and you want it to be right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want it to be right. So that's how I kind of see that. It's like, yeah, that's.
We gotta take our time.
We gotta take our time. We do. We have to be patient, and like I say, sometimes I think maybe you might have to just put yourself in certain environments. You have to change up your environment.
Yeah, I don't go nowhere.
I mean,
see, okay.
I'm a homebody.
So let me tell you,
she don't go nowhere.
So let me tell you guys,
being at home.
my best friend, who I talked to you guys about, who's my matron of honor.
Yes.
She was living with me, or not living with me, but we were inseparable, right?
Yeah.
And we both were like in interesting points in our lives at one point in time. And I just remember her, talking about love. And we always like worked and went home. And like, luckily we had each other.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Yoli, like if you want love, like you have to like get out. You gotta put yourself in a place to like experience love.
Yeah.
Literally. She went on to this matchmaking thing, and now fast forward to 13 years later, she's been married.
Wow.
To the love of her life.
Wow.
But she put herself in the space. Like,
To find
you ain't gonna find your man sitting up in the house.
Well, I be hoping he just gonna ring my doorbell. Be like, I got a flat tire.
No.
Perfect.
And I think so many
I got a
people-
This one right here.
She's crazy.
Sweet Lord.
Yeah, she's
I'm
crazy.
just saying, I'm a homebody big time.
I feel like so many people look at your relationship with Russell and like so many other relationships that we see online, and they're like, oh, I want that. But you found your person. So it's different. I think sometimes people do try to force relationships and force them to fit into this box or make them work just out of like fear of being
Like you
single
just want
again.
love.
Yeah, like they just don't want to be single again, or they don't want to reach a certain age, and it's like, damn, you still single? Damn, you still haven't had kids
Have that
yet?
mentality.
But you're miserable because this is not your
What you want.
person.
Yeah, no, I think you gotta want what's for you when it's for you.
I agree.
Right. I think that's important. Like, and you want it to be right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sometimes what I've learned, especially for me, like even on the business side of life, is like I've seen so many women that have inspired me that I'm like, you know what, God, you got it. For like the things that I aspire to do, right? It's like some women don't hit those moments until they're 50
Yep.
or 60 years old even. Like, like my best friend was like in her late 40s when she met the love of her life,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
right? It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like perspective, like you just want it to be right and you want to be intentional, right? And like I say, like the equally yoked thing is real. Like I think that's you know, if I can reflect back to me as a young woman and trying to find my way, you know, in love, you know, sometimes a person can be like very attractive on the outside, right? And then maybe there's some pieces that you actually do relate on, but like, it can't be a disparity in like how one person likes to live versus how you like to live.
Right.
Yep.
Because that's when it starts to become like, you start to bump heads a lot,
Yeah.
or you start to like, it just kind of like oil and water, right? Because like one person loves to club a lot and you don't like to club a lot. I'm just making up scenarios.
Right.
But you know, it's like one person, you know, likes to like, I don't want to say work out, otherwise no, because sometimes Russ, he be gym rat and I'd be like, I'm gonna sit up and but I'd be tired because
Give Jim body.
No, okay, so let me tell you, we both love training the same.
Okay.
So let me just say that. Like, we both are, I'm an athlete too, you know, low key. I used to run track and all that. So again, we relate on that. Like, we train together. But sometimes I do be tired. And I'd be like, okay, babe, I see you when you come back.
Yeah.
You know? But we do relate on the gym side. But just saying, like, you know, it can't be like polar opposites in the things that you like. Like, and I think sometimes for us as women, that's where we get tripped up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? I think, does that sound right?
No, I agree. I think women, a lot of the time, they will try to make things work with men who, like, you were already getting signs early on that he probably wasn't the one, but you turned a blind eye to those things because it's like, okay, well, we agree on this and we agree on that. But I think when it comes to the important things, you and someone need to align.
You have to. Or it's also fear of failing.
That too. People don't want to give
Sometimes
up on
fear of failing.
Yep.
You're like, man, because this didn't work out. Like, I'm gonna look crazy.
Do I suck? Do I look crazy? Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm gonna say? And then I think this is important in conversation is like, what's not right either is that sometimes too, guys love bomb people.
Oh, I
That's
feel like
not right.
yeah.
Because that's not right either.
I was in a relationship like that too.
Right? It's like you coming in all strong, you know, turned up, making it like you woo woo woo.
Yeah.
And then you just drop somebody off like,
My bad.
you can't do that.
Show up as yourself.
That ain't right. They be
real.
sending a representative.
So I know
that's
what I'm
not right
getting.
either, right? You know, but you'll know though. I do believe you know. Like, you know, how does a person talk to you? How do they feel? How do they move in a room? How do they talk to other people? Like,
Yeah.
sometimes
important,
we see it
too.
all, right? You see it, like, you know.
Cause you'll be out with a guy, he be talking to the waiter crazy. Oh, that's how you talk to
Yeah,
people
that
when you
ain't
unhappy.
cute.
That's
What you
not
gonna do
cute.
if
I
you
don't like
not happy?
exactly because that's what really makes the person too. I say that all the time. It doesn't matter how people act when they're happy. It really matters how they act when things are going wrong.
Yeah, do you
100%.
suffer?
It matters how they
well?
treat you,
How does a person
how they
respond?
show up, how they
Yeah.
respond
Yeah.
when they're not getting what they want.
Yeah.
I saw a
That's
video
the
the
real
other day. It
deal.
was like, do you suffer well?
Oh yeah.
When I go
I saw
through
that, too.
things, I don't put that on other people.
Yeah.
I don't make you feel like, oh, you gotta suffer with me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I don't
so
make
wait,
people go
what
through
you're
that.
saying is actually what I was thinking about for you earlier when
Yeah.
you were talking. And you were saying like I forgot how you described like past relationships. And the greatest thing is, you said like, you didn't say, I said PTSD to you, but I think the greatest thing to your point is like, when you move forward in your life, whenever you're ready to do it, you have to leave your past behind.
Yeah.
Because it's not right. You know, people talk about baggage. It's not fair for you to walk into the door with this new person, new energy, and carrying old energy with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's not right? We got to give the person that's in front of us a new opportunity.
shot.
Doesn't mean you be reckless. It don't mean that you not like, let me just make sure before I like give you all of me that I can safely give you all of me. You need to be, you know, be cautious, but I think sometimes that's easier for people to do than not, is to walk in through the door with the old bag versus like letting that be behind you. Let's
Yep.
create a new chapter, newness. Like, I think that's really important.
And I think a red flag too that I recently caught on was like somebody who's always upset at something. Like if the day starts and you're already complaining about something,
Yeah.
it's like it's always something, because I feel
Negative.
like it's just a matter of time before it's you that they're complaining about. They're
Yeah.
complaining about this person. The
Yeah.
next day, this person did something wrong. Next day, this person did something
Yeah.
wrong. It's only a matter of time. Like, there's always something wrong. Like, are you ever happy?
Because you're
Yeah.
not waking up with gratitude. And I feel like
Yes.
it's always something to be gracious about. It's always something to be thankful for.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
true. You know what? That same idea to me also applies to friendships. Like, you know, how does a friend speak? Are they always negative? Like, right?
Yeah.
Like, do they what energy you be on.
Yeah.
All that stuff matters.
It does.
Mad about something, girl.
Yeah,
when
why
you
would
had a
we
good
do
day.
it? Because you know what? When people are mad like that, it weighs you down.
Yeah.
It's draining.
Right? It weighs you down. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
really
does.
heavy. Like, life is too heavy anyways, right? Like, we
It's a
really
lot
be
going
all out here.
on.
Like, I'm just saying, and I really believe this, all of us. Like, I am blessed, but we be out here over there shaking it up.
Shake
Shake it, girl. We over here on this deep conversation.
Well, look, we in
We need a drink. We need a, you know. Exactly.
Level up.
No,
Level up.
exactly.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
We be all out here like trying to like.
song.
Shake it up.
No, it's true. Shake it up. Exactly. Remix. Poor Minds remix.
Right.
We be out here trying to like, you know, like live, like figuring it out. Like
Yes,
life is way too short, you know, and like there's too much opportunity in life to be walking around with weight all the time. Ain't got time for that. Like that stuff will hinder you. Relationship, friendship, if anybody's coming with negativity, if someone's coming with negativity all the time, it will get in the way.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
1,000%.
You know, so like that energy is everything. Right?
And especially when you're a positive person. I think a lot of the time people be like, oh, well, I'm positive, so I'm going to come into this person's life and be like the light in their life.
No, we ain't
They
trying
call
to.
them energy vampires.
Yeah,
no,
because
no,
they
no,
will
man.
drain your
They'll
energy.
drain your energy, then they go outside
Too
and
much
be
weight.
so nice and treat everybody else well. Then
Yeah,
they come
nah.
back to you and they're mean, but they suck your energy out and they go,
Yeah.
that's how
That's
it
too
is.
much weight. Anybody got time for that? Anybody got time for that?
that.
No.
We don't,
Facts.
see.
We don't.
Ain't nobody got time.
Ain't nobody got time for
Not
that.
tired.
What we
You done got me
drinking,
a little
sis?
lit
'Cause
over
I'm a
here,
little
Ty.
tipsy, too.
Good.
It's that
Give me a little
10
sip
to
myself.
I done went
That
10
10 to 1, baby.
I'm turned up.
It's really good.
All right, so today's cocktail is bold. It's beautiful. It's a banana daiquiri style. So basically, it's a little bit tropical, it's elevated, and it's effortlessly cool, just like our girl Ciara over here. And so because we were also talking about this topic, this is called CiCi's prayer.
Okay.
Because we all need the prayer.
on my
Prayer, girl, add me to the prayer.
I'm over
Call
here
the
taking
prayer
notes.
list. Whatever you need, okay? A friend indeed, all right? So we have some of her beautiful 10-to-1 spiced rum. We have some banana liqueur, some lime juice, and then I made a vanilla and maple demerara syrup. So it's just made of brown sugar, just to kind of bounce off those notes of the rum. And then we have some creme brulee bananas. So I put some of that brown sugar on top of the banana slices, and then I gave it a little bit of a torch there, all right? Setting it on fire just like she do the charts, okay?
Come on now, Tom.
Exactly.
Get it, girl. Get it done.
Girl, I had to say it. All
I
right?
need to
106 in Park 2, topping the charts. You are an influence. You're one of the reasons that I moved to Atlanta. So this is to you. Cheers to you. This is for leveling up. And I heard you say something on your page, and it's been sticking with me because it happened at the right moment. We are blessed out.
We are
and
blessed out.
And I appreciate you more than you know. So
Come
cheers.
on, Ty. Salud.
To my eyes.
I love that.
So-
That is amazing.
So before we go to the next topic,
And this drink is bomb.
amazing. Look, I'm a little tipsy now,
I need
so
to
I'm
be
comfortable.
careful.
I'm not nervous.
And I do want to ask
10 to 1 will
you.
creep up on you, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you. What inspired you to get into the liquor business and invest in 10 to 1?
Yeah. So it's funny because back when I was turning 21, that was my first chance I got to have my first drink.
Okay.
So I had my first drink at 21, and it's funny because, you know, back in the days they would do, you know, like MTV Cribs and all the. Whenever someone does a show with the English accent, it just sounds expensive.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, Paris Hilton has these lovely parties, one in Miami,
Ooh, that's
That's a good
one in,
accent,
you know,
though.
one in England, one here, and I'm like, I want to do a party like Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a CiCi gonna go Paris Hilton style. So then I had my team put together a whole run, and my whole thing was I was looking forward to having my first drink. So we started the party tour, and then by the time we got to the third run, like it was actually in the Caribbean,
Okay.
and the weather was bad. And I wasn't a party person like that, so I'm like, all right, this party tour is a wrap, because I mean, like I'm good. Like I'm trying to do this thing, but that ain't really my jam, right? So then the cool thing was that I actually, even though I didn't finish my party run, I did have my first drink, and my first drink was rum.
Okay.
So I always had a strong connection to rum. And then I knew I always wanted to be in the space, but it was important to be authentically connected and tied into the space.
Right.
So it was just a matter of time, you know, before getting into it. And then, like I mentioned to you guys, I was in the pandemic, and you know, I had just finished. I had given birth to Wynn. I was breastfeeding for like 10 months, long enough, and it was time to celebrate that moment. And I had my first drink, and my first drink was 10-1 in a mojito. And I was also talking. I was happy.
I know you having time, because I'm having a time right now.
I was.
And we
I
love
was
a
feeling
mojito.
good. No, it's a vibe. So my partner, Mark Farrell, he had actually started 10-1 like shortly before we met.
Okay.
And I got to shout him out because he's had a great business story, but he was the youngest vice president at Starbucks.
Oh, wow.
And then he went off and started rolling, and then Howard Schultz, who's the reason why Starbucks exists, he invested into 10-1. And then I met Mark shortly after along the journey, and I joined him as a co-founder. But honestly, I loved what this product, how this product was when I first tried it, which matters most. It always comes back to product, right? Rum was my first first spirit love.
Okay.
And like my jam, like whenever I would go out, I always ask for rum.
Okay.
So it was super authentic, you know, and just the way the product was crafted. I'm like, it's all the things that I want the boxes to be checked off. And the great thing about rum is, like, when it comes to the quote unquote celebrity space and the gin, tequilas, and vodka spaces, it's super crowded.
Yeah.
And the
That
rum
is
Especially
space,
tequila.
yeah, and the rum tequila.
Yes.
And the
Vodka too.
in the rum space, there's not that many of us, but also women. So I just saw a tremendous opportunity to be in this space, but with something that I was authentically connected to from day one. And it's beautiful. Like, it's honestly really special.
Yeah.
So,
People trust you.
And that's so seasoned.
They do.
Ciara. Like, I
So
feel like you were always such a seasoned woman, because my first drink was Four Loko.
what is Four Loko?
What is
See, she went outside. She was
That's
already
outside of your tax break.
You know about Four Loko?
She was already rich in 1, 2 steps.
No.
She ain't know nothing about Four Loko. She don't know nothing about
She
the
was hanging
struggle.
with Missy Elliott and Jazzy Faye. A production shizzle.
stop.
Baby, we was in the gas.
They was drinking Dom Perignon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, y'all, stop it.
You went
Okay.
too far back to CiCi's now.
No.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
just be under a rock.
It was a malt liquor. It was,
Oh.
See, Drake, you went
Exactly.
too goddamn it, Drake.
Exactly.
No.
it was like
just-
a 40, but a little more fruity.
You was doing it like that.
But it was like more fruity. It
was
came
like
in a can. It came
That
in
is
a
a jam.
So, okay, I know you heard of Lime Marita. You heard of Lime Maritas, right?
What's Lime Marita?
Girl,
No,
bye.
now you get joked by this time.
Okay, yeah, I heard of Lime Marita.
That
Just
boy
kidding.
don't love you. She really was in her bag. She definitely don't know about
I
Lime
don't
Marita.
know about Lime Marita.
Hell no.
What about Nuvo?
Okay, I think I've heard of
Nuvo was
I
one of
think
my
I have.
first drinks too.
Now, which one is Nubo? What's the name?
T-Pain used to
T-Pain.
endorse it. Remember, it was in a
God,
pink
Nuvo?
bottle.
Yeah.
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 It was in a pink bottle.
That was a good song.
But I was drinking way too young. I was like 19.
Yeah,
so
she
you
was
was
off
turning
that
it
Dom
up.
In
Perignon.
college.
All right, you lived a little bit. See, I missed college life. I didn't get to go to college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to.
It was
I may want to go back
fun.
at some point
It was fun. I feel like you should. I mean,
or go to school at some point.
yeah, everybody should have that experience. But I feel like, girl, what
You
you
ain't
was
finna live in no
experiencing
dorm.
was way better than
No,
what
no,
we
no.
was
Wait.
experiencing
Listen now. I'm not saying I want to live in a
at
dorm.
universities.
Okay. I'm just saying I want to go back to school. Okay. I want to get my education. I want to level up. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Don't do
was
it
having
with
way
10-1 though.
more of a time than us. But no, shout out to Four Loko. They need to
That is
sponsor
so
us. We
funny.
I
really
think
want
Four
drink
Loko shut down.
now. Did it?
I don't think Four
Okay.
Loko.
Everybody's saying
Now,
yeah.
I heard this allegedly.
You used to
They
drink
used
Four
have a little-
Locos? Period.
You know about that for Loco.
They
She
said it
knows
had
that
a
she's
little
back there
1-2
like-
in there.
A 1-2.
Y'all know, because y'all know why they call Coca-Cola.
Oh.
They said it had a little 1-2 in there. They
Oh, look.
had cases now.
That's why we used to
But
be
you ain't
so
hear that from
drunk.
me.
Oh.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
But
That's what they were saying with the Four Loko. That's why we was going loco. That's why I'm not right
We
now.
was
CiCi.
going loco.
There's
Literally.
something wrong with her, that Four
like to
Loko.
cry.
You hit it on the
We was
head.
drinking them too.
Oh my
Sure
God.
was. All right, Dre, we're going to move on to the next topic.
Y'all
We
so
chatting it up.
silly.
We
You having a
good
ball.
time.
I love it.
I was, and like I was about to say earlier, because I'm a little tipsy now, so you my friend now.
Let's go. Let's go.
You my friend.
I
I
think
was so nervous.
good.
I was so nervous when
You
you walked
were.
in here.
Aw.
I was like, oh my gosh, like what is she like? I don't know. But like you cool.
Oh.
Was nervous.
Cool, girl.
Well, I went from nervous to calling her CiCi.
Yeah, girl, me and CiCi go way back. When we were like, Ciara. I was like, oh, you talking about CiCi?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
CiCi. CiCi, that's my girl. CiCi, what up? Yeah.
Right.
You my dog now, CiCi.
Ouch.
We friends.
My cheeks hurt. Oh my God.
Oh,
So let's get into topic number 2. So we
Yeah.
want to play a little game with you. We
Okay.
love to
I
play
like
a
games.
game. So this is called Are You Falling For It? Propaganda
Okay.
that you're not falling for it.
Okay.
And we're going to see what you think about it.
Okay.
The prayer is all that you need.
Am I falling for it or not? Like,
Or
is it-
not.
I guess it's
No, all that you need for like love.
or anything.
Like,
No,
all
that's
you
not
need to
all
do is
that you
pray.
need. No. You need to pray, but you got to pray, and then can I expound on my answer?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So you have to pray, but you also got to follow through,
I agree.
right? You can pray about something, but what we doing?
Yeah, you got
We
to
can't
put
be
the
like,
action.
Lord, I pray for this and this, but I'm over here doing that. It's like, no, I got to pray for this and I got to start walking like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I seen a clip that Tamar Braxton says, you know what? She said she went through a tough time in her life, like financially. And then she said all of a sudden everything started happening for her. And she said, I just gave it up and started praying. She said,
But wait, but what I say earlier about like letting God take over.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
she said.
But can I also tell you something on that note? A lot of my moments, whether it's financial or successful moments that have happened in my life, one, I spoke life to them probably a while ago. But I also, like, the less I start trying to make it happen, the more it happened.
yeah.
It's like when you like want money. It's like wait. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me just let me just do the work, and it's gonna come.
Yeah.
Yep.
So sometimes we forget about the process that matters the most, which is the process before getting there.
Hey,
Yeah.
a word.
People always say like they want the money. You know what? I promise this is a prayer that I have, seriously. So I just bought a house, right?
Hey,
And
congratulations.
Thank you. And I was like praying for this house. I was like, Lord, please let everything go through. And I'm like, you know what? Now that I got this house, I pray every day that the Lord gives me the discipline to keep it.
Yeah.
And to keep growing
Amen.
and expound on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people pray for things, but like even with poor minds, like I said, I'm having a moment. Like I'm sitting with Ciara, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I always
'Cause I
pray for
used
us.
to
Like,
be in the
you know what I'm
living
saying?
room
So, but this is a
and
big
kids
moment
old.
for us.
No,
Because-
for real.
And,
It really
and
is.
I do want to say that because it's a big moment for us, just because a lot of times we feel like we be getting looked over, like you up here. So it's like, you know, the fact that we were like, okay, we are in this, like, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that we're here, it's like I always pray for us that we like, you know, Poor Minds is great, but let us keep leveling
Amen.
up.
Elevating.
Let us
So,
keep it.
That's the way to be.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you. I do. And I mean, even for me, I'll just share with you guys, like, you know, as blessed as I am, like I literally was talking to God. Like I just randomly talked to God. I'd be like, like even when I was in Africa, like just the feeling I felt being there around the people. I'm like, God, man, you brought me all the way over here. Like, thank you.
Yes.
Like I will not stop saying thank you, and I will not stop praising him. And like, it's something I was doing with Russ just recently, you know, or even like the joy in my house with my babies and the joy that we have with each other and how I'm excited about life with my family. Like, thank you for that. Like, never stop thanking him and never stop praying over what you have and God protecting it and covering it and, you know, like, God, show me the way.
Yep.
You know, like, never, what you're doing is like, I believe in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get the things that you want, you can't stop
praying.
over it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
work
keep
for it.
praying, yeah.
You gotta
Yep.
keep praying. Okay. So now what is this next one?
And baby
Okay.
Cinco.
Oh,
Are
Lord.
you falling for or no?
Is it
Am I
another
falling
one on
for
the
it?
way?
No, first of all, I'm
Well-
taking this tint to
Well, not now. Not now.
Listen, I do not rule that out.
Ooh.
I'm falling for that for sure.
Okay.
At the right time, you know, at the right time.
It's about timing.
But
I can tell this ain't no fake because the way he called and he said, "Put her on the phone." I don't know who
He's
that
never
man
done
was
that
walked
before.
up. I ain't
He
seen
was
him
on
this whole
that
day.
treadmill.
I ain't seen him
Malik.
this whole time. He said, "Excuse me." He said, "Get me to my woman."
He's my
He
wife.
said, yeah. Hey, boo. Hell yeah. So we not exit
We
baby
witnessed
Cinco
it.
out.
We not.
No, baby, see,
Okay.
when God said.
You can't be a wife.
And a boss.
And the boss?
You can't be a wife and a boss.
Oh, you can be a wife and a boss.
Hey,
Come on
let
now.
the people know.
And your man's got to support what you're doing.
Okay.
Sometimes I be feeling like negative about that though. So I'm glad that you're saying that you feel like you should
Yeah,
be both.
you need to be able to live in your fullness of you. And if anybody's not allowing you to do that, then you got to
They
figure
not
that
the
out
person.
because they're going to have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Right?
you're
Like, you know, there's I think that's important for us. Like, whatever it is that fills your cup. You know,
Yeah.
just make sure you're able to do it. If someone comes into your life and they stop you or feel like they're, like, not celebrating you and, you know, supporting you, like, that's not the right energy.
Yeah. I like to see couples that support each other, like how you and Russ are. Kev on stage and his wife, Melissa. Angela Bassett and Courtney Van. Like, I love to see, because it lets me know, like, there are supportive men out there.
Yeah.
We got to be able to have that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the way.
I think a lot of black women get scared the more successful that they get because they feel like, okay, like the pool of black men that are really successful is already small.
Yeah.
So the pool of black men that are going to be successful and supportive is even smaller. And I think a lot of the time men will be supportive until you get to that point where they think you possibly might
supersede them?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that comes back to, like, confidence and insecurities and, like, where a person is in their lives.
True.
Right? And I think it's also, too, like, you know, think from a woman's standpoint, like we talk about, like, being submissive, right? I do think there's also, like, I hope I say this right, but it's like, I like being a boss in my world, but I like that I sometimes, if he's coming, like, I'll be like, is the boss man here? Or, you know, like, I'll say, I like that I can, like, pull back, you know, when I'm with him, but not meaning that I dim my light.
Right.
But just mean, like, I let him, like, lead. Like, I think that's important, too, right? We can be bosses, and then we can also be led, too.
Okay.
I personally like that. Does that make sense?
I have a good question for you. Do you feel like being submissive is something that people have to, like, create the environment for, or do you feel like as a woman you just automatically should be that?
The school that I come from, in my mind, is that I believe, like, that is a part of and I want to make sure I'm saying this right, but that's
Right.
the pocket that I like to be in. Like,
Okay.
I don't want to be the one that's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, I don't. Like, I think that respect for my husband is important. So I do believe in, like, being that way. That doesn't mean that I'm not, that I don't have a voice. It doesn't mean that I don't say when I feel something. It doesn't mean that my confidence shifts. It's just mindfulness to me. Like, it's, you know, sometimes because I'm so used to, you know, leading in my world or running, I'm going to be like, ooh, I'm coming a little hot, you know. Because I want to be respectful, but I am mindful of that.
Yes.
Like, I think being submissive is important.
But do you feel like you're naturally that way, or
Yeah. Or
they
Russell
have to
brought
create-
that out? in
No,
you?
I'm naturally that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm naturally that way. Now, has he probably had to check me a couple of times just because I be coming in hot, you know, and I get it right? But not, like, just in life in general. Like, you know, that's, like, natural stuff that happens in a relationship where you, sometimes a girl can come off too hot or a guy can come off, like, where you coming from? You know, like, that's natural stuff, but, like, naturally, that's always my way.
Okay.
Noted.
What do you guys think about that?
I be feeling like it's okay, I don't want to say it's conditional, but I just kind of feel like if a man wants you to be a certain way, he should create the environment. Like, how do you... I feel like I'm naturally peaceful.
Okay.
But if you creating chaos,
Yeah.
then it's going to be chaotic.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be peaceful and you not creating peace for me. Like, I kind of feel like it's a conditional thing, kind of. But I do feel like, that's why I'm glad you said that, and that's why I asked you, because I feel like some women are just naturally that way.
Yeah, no, I think, like, if a person's creating chaos, and that's, like, something else, right?
Yeah.
I do think that, you know, respect is earned, you know, but at the same time, I do think there's a standard baseline with man and woman. And, you know, you got to feel safe to, like, move a certain way with someone.
Right.
But I think that a man should make you feel sure enough and feel good about being submissive.
I agree.
I think that's important, right? You know, it's like, don't abuse, like, you know, sometimes a person can, like, take advantage of, like, when you're trying to, like, operate with them a certain way, and then they just really feel like It's like, no, it's not that kind of energy, but I am naturally
Right.
that way.
And see, I feel the same way. Like, I feel like initially I'm always that way. And then depending on what happened,
Yeah.
get
That's
a
what
little-
you go into
You are-
protect
you
mode.
get a little
definitely like
chaos.
that, yeah.
Well, you go into protect mode. We go
Yeah.
into protect mode. Like sometimes a person can make you like be like, something about you is making me preserve 10% of myself.
Now I don't
And
know
that's
if I
like-
can give you
yeah,
everything
like,
anymore.
and then now when it's like that, then something is at least from what
It's probably not right.
Something ain't right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
We getting some good advice.
We
today.
are.
Them leggings is made out of wifey material.
Oh my God!
Facts.
Wait, what?
I mean, the advice is good, baby. I'm learning.
Facts.
I'm learning.
You ain't wrong, Lex. You
God.
ain't wrong.
I'm just saying.
What the heck?
Hey, it's getting good. Okay, I want to ask this one. I'm gonna skip down.
Okay.
Motherhood ends your career.
No, this is a good one.
Yeah, I
ain't
definitely,
falling
because
for
we
that.
don't have kids yet.
Now let me tell you something. Okay, this is a lot of work having my precious babies and like being there for Russ and trying to run my own label and like it's a lot of work. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, but what I have learned and what's important to me is to live. I remember talking to a few of my friends that are really successful in entertainment. And they both said to me in the same conversation, man, I wish I would have had more kids. And they can't have kids anymore because now they've reached that point. And I knew where they were coming from because at that time, I think I was like just pregnant with my second child. And I just think more often than not in my industry, people give so much to end up with nothing. And like in the Bible, it says, what good is a man to gain the world and lose his soul? And that's a real thing, right? I've realized that I love being an artist, but I love something that would never love me back how I love it. Like I love music, I love being successful, but it's never, it's not gonna be forgiving. Like I may have a really successful day and then I may have a really bad day.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, what's my baseline of success? What is my baseline of wealth, right? You have to start really having clarity on like how you see life as it relates to those things, because if you put your validation, the value of your validation in man or things, you will be forever disappointed.
Yeah.
So it's like my baseline of success is me living my life as a woman, living my life, you know, now as a mom. You know, like people oftentimes really lose it mentally because they're not giving space for themselves to do those things. Like too many of the people that I admired and looked up to either are not here because they sacrifice everything for the game of music or entertainment, or right now are in the weirdest place. Like, and that's scary for me.
Yeah.
So I have decided I'm going to live my life, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of sacrifice. I honestly be tired, you know, probably often times than not, but it's a season for that.
Yeah.
But I believe that I can go live my life and, you know, be like as a human and still go and be successful, you know, as an entrepreneur. Why not? That, I honestly feel like empowered through my journey as a mom. I feel empowered through my journey knowing that my kids, these beautiful, precious babies of mine, especially my girls, they see me doing my thing and then they can be inspired to go and do their thing. Like that's legacy for me. So like, I don't know, I'm not gonna always be able to be strong knee gang forever. You know, I'm not gonna be forever be able to be, you know, matrix and that. I'm not, when I will say this, whenever I've spoken about something out loud, in most cases it's happened. I don't think I want to be 55 trying to hit the matrix. Like I hope I have the matrix of zeros in my account at that point.
Right.
You know?
But
But
maybe
like
you could do
living
it
my
at your
life to watch
55th
my
birthday party.
Yeah.
baby, just for the fun of it.
For the fun of it.
You know, because the account's so nice, you know what I'm saying? Just for the fun of it, you know what I'm saying? No, but my point is that, you know, no, I just want to be able to, like, when I get to a certain point in my life, I'm going to be able to really even, like, live through vicariously through my kids. Like, this doesn't last forever, right? But, like, legacy, that does, you know, like, and I just, that's important to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I don't have kids yet, but that's something that I always think about too. I want to like build a legacy and like just give my kids like a fun life and a good time, because when you get older, so many people always say that, like, you take for granted the chaos. Like how you said, like, oh, I be tired a lot of the time. Like,
we blessed out.
But people take that for granted.
Yeah.
And then when you become an empty nester, you miss it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I miss the chaos of my kids all being here. Us having these times together. So it's like it may exhaust you at the time because you're trying to balance motherhood and career.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
It is worth it. This is so much better for me that I get to take my kids around the world with me, and I get to like share it with someone. And like, you know, I've been trying to think to God, like, man, like, how do I, like, when I'm thinking about like Russ and I doing life together, I'm like, how do I describe it? Like, I'm always trying to find the words, like, and I'm like, the love that I feel from the legacy we're building together through our family, like, that's different. Like, that's a different level of love from my perspective. Like, I feel like I'm really doing something by when I look at our babies and how we're loving on them and how we're raising them together. Like, there's so much power in that part of our love. Like, that's a part of my identity. And like, oftentimes we did come from a world where CEOs and labels would like look down on you if you decided to have a child. Like, that was taboo.
I think they
And
still
it's
do
like,
that.
Yeah,
They still do that.
Then they just behind, because ain't nobody living like, ain't nobody.
When I seen Cardi B bust
Exactly.
that split on stage and still went and won her Grammys, I was like, you know what? Go ahead, girl.
You can live.
You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
I love it. And I just love this for you. Like, I just feel like I said, the longevity that you have had in your career and to see you just thriving, still making great music. Because we finna talk about some music. Because now it's time to get into the bop. Hey.
The bop.
Ow.
The bop.
Bow. 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 Bow.
Oh, hey.
So you just dropped a song.
You did.
And
With
it's
Lotto.
fire with Lotto.
Yay.
So talk about that collab and how it came about.
Yeah, so this right here, that's the name of the song. I got to shout out Jazzy Faye, because as you guys know, he was a big part of where everything started for me. And it had been like almost 18 years since we had worked together.
Yeah.
So it was long overdue for us to, to join forces again. And so this song, this right here, actually my friend Tehran, who I executive produced my project with, he was over at Jazzy's, and then he was like, he played this song, CiCi, and I'm like, play me the record. And then I heard the record, I'm like, oh, this right here is like...
This right here?
Yeah, I like how it's kind of coming off.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a vibe. Then Jazzy and I synced up, and then I said, you know what, this is A-Town love, this is so significant. I hit up Lotto, and I said, Lotto, you know, would you join me on this record? You know, it's me and Jazzy. And she answered so fast. She got in the booth so quick.
I know that's right. Because you don't miss the call with Cici calling.
Oh, he's so sweet.
You know what I'm saying?
No, she got on it right away for me. And I just thought it would be the perfect fit, you know, because Lotto's really carving out a lane for herself. And she is a true ATL girl. And I love her sauce and just how she, like, flows. So it was just a perfect combination of everything, and it's just true A-Town love. Like, this right here is super A-Town. It's very nostalgic too.
It is.
It is.
Because he in the
I
background, I hear that
video.
woo.
Yeah,
I said, oh
Hey.
I'm ready for the video. I can't wait.
no. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
exciting.
Now let me ask you this, because you got the album. You working on the album.
Yes.
Okay, because we happy that Jazzy Faye back. When are we going to get that Missy collection?
Well, you know, it's so funny because Missy and I, we've been so fortunate. A lot of our big songs that have happened in both of our careers have been together. I feel like me and Missy, we just always we just find the right time and line up.
Okay.
'Cause we just did tour together.
Yes.
Which was really fun. And, you know, like I say, you know, she joined me on the Level Up remix, which was amazing. We just always, and then obviously we have goodies and, sorry, not goodies, we have 1-2 Step and Lose Control and my song Work. We've actually had a great bit of songs. So I feel like
We need
whenever-
another one.
Okay, well there it is.
That's what I was trying
time
to be
for us
nice.
to get back
We
in the
need
booth.
another
We do
one.
need another
I like
one.
that. I
We
like that. I
ready.
like that. I'm always loving me and my sis get together.
Okay, period. I know that's right. Okay, now, do you feel like you give good advice? I know you give good advice. I think you wifey material.
I think I do okay. I think I'm okay. I mean,
you're great.
you know what I do more than anything is I give advice with love. I may not be right all the time, but it's always from a place of love.
I think CiCi, this my girl.
Yeah, we're friends. We besties.
I feel like she gives great advice. I wanted to, before we get into the advice segment,
Okay.
though, I wanted to do item of the week, and I wanted to gift you with some product.
Yeah. Come on now, 'cause them lips been juicy.
Yeah, I have a cosmetics line. It's called Muse
congratulations.
Beauty. Thank you. It's called Muse Beauty Collection.
I love that.
.com, and I just wanted to gift you with a whole bunch of goodies.
I love
No
goodies.
pun intended.
Come on, Drea.
Okay, wait, so tell me about your goodies. Tell me what you
Yeah, so it's lip glosses, it's lip liners, matte liquid lipsticks. We also have some jelly blushes
Oh, that's
in there.
awesome.
Mascara, eyeliner.
Jelly, what you call it?
Jelly blushes.
Oh, I like that.
Let me see, can I tell about the jelly
Yeah,
blushes?
sure.
I'm
Tell me.
sorry. Okay, so, because I know you fresh
can't
face
wait to dive
girly.
in.
Yes,
So when
thank
you and
you.
Russ on vacation and you ain't
No
makeup
makeup.
free, just
A little bit.
just a little bit, that jelly blush is
Get a
going
little pop.
Ooh, girl. And I put
Yeah.
it on that lip.
And you can put it on your lips too, and it's like a lip stain. And you can put
Yes.
a gloss on top. But it's really, really good. It's like a little jelly stain on your cheeks. No makeup needed. It gives you like a nice little glow.
I love that.
Look her lip.
I'm gonna check it out.
Look at them lips.
Them lips juicy.
Thank you.
Them lips is her lip gloss is popping.
They are. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you was beauty.
Yes.
So
So, okay.
silly.
Let's get into pour your heart out. So, first question. Hey, Lex and Drea. I just wanted to say I love the podcast and thank y'all all for the laughs and joy. I've been a listener for about 2 years now. I'm a 22-year-old Black girl in a big world, and I'm currently serving in the Air Force on active duty. I work in security forces, military police. I need some advice on loving myself. Older people and everyone around me always preach about self-love, but I'm not sure where to start or even what that really looks like. It's easy for me to love and care for others, but when it comes to myself, I truly don't believe I deserve that love. If I could just get a nugget of your wisdom, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Love y'all.
That's really good. Self-love is the best love, right? I think self-love is it's very, even for me, like being married and having my kids, like I have to take moments to just love on me, because I feel like if I don't take care of myself at some point, like I'm not going to be good for the house. So I think that, like, what are those things that you love doing? Like, do you like watching TV shows? Like, something I've been really loving lately is taking baths. Like, it's just so peaceful. Like, I'm normally a shower kind of girl, but I'm like,
Same.
something about, I always shower. Do you shower and then bathe?
I'm not a bath girl.
Oh, so you always been a shower girl. Okay, got
always
it.
a
Sorry.
shower girl.
Yeah, so I shower and then I sit in the bathtub.
Okay.
Anyways, whatever. TMI, maybe
No,
not.
but that
Anyway,
makes sense because I'm a skincare girly. So that's when I
Yeah.
do I'm just sitting there.
everything.
here,
Yeah,
so-
but it's like, you know,
time,
I
yeah.
like doing that. And it's so simple, but sometimes I need to do those things for me. So I would encourage her to, you know, think about those things that she loves doing, right? And like literally carve out your schedule. You can carve out your schedule to fit you as best as possible.
Yep.
And sometimes we have to intentionally make time for those things so that we can actually do those things. And I promise you, there is a 100% success rate.
And we didn't even get into the bed topic.
That 10 to 1. I know that
There's
right.
a 100% success rate
Yes.
that when you carve out time for yourself,
Yes.
you are going to feel better.
I agree too. And I think the way you love yourself reflects in the people that you surround yourself with.
Oh
too.
my gosh, it's huge.
So it definitely helps. Like when you love yourself properly, and this is coming from like, I struggled with that a lot in my 20s of like not having confidence in myself and not really believing in myself and who I was as a person and my personality, always feeling like I'm too much. And I was like, you know what? It was when I got around like Drea and my other friends. They were like, girl, you're not doing too much. The people around you just not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you love yourself, you attract the right people and you are in the right spaces. So you are going to thrive in life when the first step is loving yourself and
Yeah,
knowing what
you
you
will.
deserve and feeling like you truly deserve all good things.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, Ciara, this has been the time of my life.
Literally.
I am so glad that you came on the show today.
Me
We
too.
appreciate you so much. And I know your new album is coming out
Yes.
on August the 22nd.
August 22nd, baby. Pre-save, pre-download.
Yes, so tell us a little bit about the album. obviously we don't need to tell them where they can find you. They already follow you.
Oh, so sweet.
all
The album is called CiCi, and CiCi is my nickname, as you know.
Yeah.
You're my girl.
Yeah, period.
What about me?
You're my girl too. No,
Leave me out.
no, because y'all my girl.
Okay.
But she's been saying that over here. Yeah, so it's CiCi. That's my nickname. My fans have called me that for years, and I feel like there's just something personal when someone calls you by your nickname. And also my family. That's just been kind of like the name that I've, my nickname I've gone by. So there's just something about that when you say go CiCi, go CiCi, go. Like there's an energy that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. All that. Tongue come out, lip turn up. And then more than anything, I think this might be, like, I sometimes do my life in chapters.
Yeah.
So I say, like, this is the chapter of gratitude for me. And it's me just reflecting back on the journey and just thinking, like, man, God, you're so good. It's 21 years since my first album. I'm so thankful. And I want to say thank you to my fans. Because what I've been doing with this project is I released the first half or the beginning of the project in an EP. And then, like, songs like How We Roll, which is almost platinum, thanks to everybody.
Hit.
How We Roll featuring Breezy. And then, but I kind of like have been releasing songs like in moments. Like when I was on tour, I was giving my fans songs. I'm like, I'm sitting on all these songs that they haven't heard yet. Let me just give them the full project.
Yes.
Right? Because again, I just want to say thank you.
We ready for it.
Yeah, so I'm excited. The CiCi album is really fun, feel good. Shout out to everyone that joined me. Also, shout out to Tyga. We have a really fun record that we recorded live on his stream, which was fun. Called Dance With Me. And look out for visuals for that. And then there's some other
Who else?
There's some other
Come on,
exciting
CiCi,
features.
give it to me.
I cannot wait.
Gotta
Sorry.
wait.
I gotta save a little bit for the release week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Now, I know that album release, I expect to see an invite.
Yes, ma'am. You will see it.
And I'm going to show up. And even if you don't invite me, I'll be though, CiCi, remember you said I could call. CiCi.
Listen.
Okay.
We heard it right here.
Y'all heard
it right
You got it
here.
over there.
Lex, I'm gonna hit her
I'm
up.
going to be at the album
Okay.
and party, pour vines in the building.
I need that energy in the party.
No.
Okay, I need that.
I'm going to be dancing the whole time.
Yes, ma'am.
CiCi, thank you. Like, I cannot
Thank you so much.
express
This was really fun.
how much fun I had with you today.
Aw, me
Like,
too.
we love you down. Thank you so much. Dre, you got anything to add before we get out of here?
I do not. I don't have anything to add.
We had a good time. I'm trying not to cry.
Aw.
Our girl CiCi, y'all make sure y'all cop that album, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yay. Thank you guys so much.
Man, that was lit.
Yeah, I'm so I shall not fear no man but God.
Yeah.
Man but God. So I walked through the valley of death. Hey. I shed so many tears before I wake.
Yeah.
Please God walk with me, grab it, and take me to. Whoa, he said that? I didn't know he said that. Hey, listen, back in elementary, I thrived on misery. Left me alone, I grew up most of dying breed. Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest until I got that thug life tatted on my chest. Tell me, can you feel me? I'm not living in the past. You want it last. Just be the first to blast. Remember Cato, no longer with the CiCi's. Call on the siren, see them murdered in the streets. Now rest in peace. Is there a heaven for a G? Remember me. So many homies in the cemetery shed so many tears. I suffered through some years and shed so many tears. Hey, suffered through some years. Hey. I saw so many and shed so many tears. Now that I'm struggling in this business, my enemies let me be greedy and getting green, but seldom seems. And F the world, cause I'm cursed. I'm having visions, leaving the here in the hearse. God, can you feel me? Take me from away from all the pressure and all the pain. Show me some happiness again. I'm going blind. I spend my time in the cell, ain't living well. I know my destiny is. What did I fail? My life is in denial, and when I die, baptized in eternal fire, shed so many tears. I lost so many, it shed so many tears. Hey. Hey, lost so many years, it shed so many tears.
Man, she knew that word for word, ball for ball.
Hey, that's a bad crip walk. That's a bad crip walk.
Now, hold on, you getting too advanced. My knee hurt, CiCi. Calm down. Pipe down, CiCi, pipe down. All right.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank you so
fun.
much. And that's the wrap.